Lisa here, Craftin' Mama ML, and I am designing for Speigelmom Scraps. I am so excited to be guest designing this month for March. Today I'm going to be doing a traditional 8.5 by 11 layout, something that I do all the time and I'm in love with. I'm going to be using some of her heartfelts, some of her sequins, her 3D pops, so I'm super excited about this layout, and I'm actually really happy how it turned out. I am using most of the papers from the Create Paper Hello Love. I recently just got the 12 by 12 paper pad, and then I was also gifted a bunch of the stuff from one of my friends, Pinkalicious Scrapper Jeanette. So I'm super excited to put this to use. So I seen a layout actually on Facebook, and I'm not sure who it was, which I screenshotted the actual layout. Excuse me, but I didn't have the name when I screenshot it, and then when I went to look back to say who inspired me, I couldn't find it, so I'm super bummed about that. So if it's someone that watches me or someone that knows something similar to what I'm going to do, please let me know who it is, just so I can at least give her some recognition to for her inspiring me. So I went on my silhouette cameo, which I'm trying really hard to use a little bit more of, and I used X's and O's just because it's very Valentine's-y. Now, the picture that I'm going to use is not a Valentine's picture, but I wanted it to be like a lovey-dovey layout, I guess it'd be called. And so I ended up writing out these X's and O's, and it took me a little bit of a while because I'm learning, and I learned how to weld my my words together. Now, it's not going to be perfect by all means, but I tried, and I like how it turned out. Now, I kind of sped up this process here. I backed all the sheets, or all the O's, with papers from the 6x6 paper pad. And then I went and used Jody's awesome 3D foam squares that she carries over at her store. And I just wanted to pop those up because I knew I was going to be using white on white. And I know when you lay it flat onto a white paper, you kind of lose the whole look of the layout, or of the cut file. So I wanted to pop it up a little bit with those 3D foam squares. Now, the ones that came in my last little haul that she gave me are the smaller ones. But I also had some left of the big ones that she had gifted me last time. So I used those. I used both of them to kind of mix it up to pop that up. So I'm going to be using a photo of Jay and Madison. So that's my husband and my daughter. And this was a photo shoot we had done 2 years ago, maybe. Now, the only thing that throws me off about this picture, and I think I just point to it, is the green grass. That threw me off for a loop. I wish now I would have printed it in maybe like a black and white. But I loved how he was wearing a white shirt, and Madison in her hair has this really, really bright pink flower in her hair. And that's why I wanted to use this photo until I realized the green grass. But in the end, I make it work, and I actually really, really love this layout. I felt like the picture got lost when I had it laying there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of layers. So I'm picking two, I think two of them are from like the colors that are pulling out from the O's. And then I'm also going to bring in that flower print one because, hello, flower print is my favorite, and I think it turns out really, really cute anyways. So I'm just basically building up some layers. Now, they're not all going to be perfectly square. I do some on purpose, some square and some kind of just like, so it's like a layering piece, so it sits behind. So you're going to see me start building this up. And I'm just throwing some, just trying to like see what I can do. Now, I realized over top, I didn't like that. I felt like I was losing the whole XOX part. So I was able to, because I pop dotted those that cut file up, I'm able to sneak those layers in that picture underneath, and I love how this turns out. So my trick to holding my papers together so I don't have to waste my ATG gun, I used my Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher, and I just stapled them on. Now, I recently got this new washi tape also from Jeanette. So I'm trying to use up some of the things that she got me. So I'm going to put that on the bottom of my photo, just kind of like to give some more color down there because that washi tape matches with all these colors. And I'm kind of going with like a heart theme. So it actually has hearts on the actual washi tape. So I'm just going to start adhering my picture down. And let me know if the lighting's okay. Like from me watching the video, it looks really nice. But on a recent video that I had someone message me saying my video was blurry. I don't know if it was, so I ended up trying to re-edit it and then upload it again. But let me know. Today is Sunday, and it's kind of like a gloomy day. But I kind of opened my window, and from here it looks like it's really bright. But I mean, I could be wrong. So here I'm bringing out some of Jody's, who is Speigelmom scrap, some of her felt hearts that she's known for. And these were perfect for this layout. Now, these come in a variety of sizes, some big, some small, some are like a skinnier one. Some of the hearts are like a wonky heart, and then some are like a fatter heart. And then it also has like a banner strip of hearts, which are really, really cute. Now, you're going to see me play with these for a while. I end up not using the big words. I wanted a title. But in the end, I felt like the Xoxo was my title. I know that's not really a title, but I felt like that kind of did the justice, and I didn't have to add an actual like wording on. Now, the layout that I did watch, or that I did see, that I was talking about previously, she had a title, but I believe hers was a 12 by 12, and I think that's why my layout doesn't look exactly like hers, because I'm working with a smaller scale size compared to a 12 by 12. So here I am. I'm going to pull out, I actually pulled out in that mason jar. That was the Maggie Holmes mason jar from Michael's. And I pulled out some of the gold hearts in that. And I don't think I glued that one down, but I am going to just use my Tombow glue and start gluing those hearts down. I tried to tuck that in the O a little bit, and I wanted it more, but then the glue was already there, so I was like, oh, I have to leave it. But I end up liking it anyways. So you're going to see me finnick around for a bit, trying to pull out, I kind of want to embellish some of the X's and O's. And this is from Jeanette as well, but I think these are from the Target dollar spot in the States. Don't get me wrong. I think that's where they're from, because in Canada ours closed, which I'm so bummed about because I loved Target. So I ended up putting that X and O, and they're kind of like already 3D embellishments, which is perfect. And I just laid them down because they had already had the foam dots on them as well. And then I'm kind of just, I mean, I use a lot of hearts. I'm warning you now. And in the end, actually, I wish I didn't use this heart that I'm doing right now. For some reason, I might even pull it off now. Like when I go back downstairs, I might even pull that off because for some reason, I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know why. But it's okay. Sometimes scrapbooking is trial and error, and when I know that I'm being filmed, like when I'm filming myself, I'm so like, oh, I feel like I'm rushed. But really, I don't have to be because I can edit and I can add clips and whatever, right? But it's okay. Yeah, no, that looks silly. There we go. I put it there and I'm like, no, it doesn't look right. So now I'm going to pull out some of those epoxy stickers again. Even though I didn't use the hello or the love, I thought some of these, I want to bring in more black. Just to kind of pull in that black and white strip that's behind my photo and then in one of the X's and O's. So I ended up cutting out this little camera from the 6x6 pad. It was just on one of those like cut apart sheets. And I'm going to pop dot that up as well using Jody's 3D foam squares. And there again, I'm pulling in kind of that black and white look. I'm really liking how this looks, guys. And I'm trying my best to use my silhouette more. I would love, actually, if anyone has any tutorials or anyone that's really good with their cameo, give me a shout. I would love to learn more. I'd love to, like, I don't know, learn how to do some more stuff. So I felt like I needed something, and because I don't have my sewing machine like all set up yet, again, because I don't know how to do it, I would have loved to stitch like a black border. I think that would look awesome, but because I didn't have that, I just used my old, what pen is that? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Remember when, oh, and it was like a journal type thing. Someone's probably yelling it out right now to me. I forget what it is. It starts with an S, I think. I'm like saying it in my head right now, but it's not coming out. Whatever it is, that line that I used to do like journals with or whatever, that pen came with it. So I just used that and kind of did like a lining around. And I pressed hard in some spots and then I pressed light in some. But that is it. I'm going to give you guys a close-up. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And definitely go check out Speigelmom Scraps. Thank you so much again. Bye.